Hi everybody, it's Amalia and I'm here today with the 2020 Monthly Goals Collab recap for the month of November. Every month, a bunch of us collabers from YouTube go over our crafty goals for the year on a monthly basis. And if you look in the description bar below at the end of this video, you'll be able to see all the collabers and follow along with them and encourage them in their progress along with their crafty goal collab. Along with their crafty goals. For my monthly collabs, Show Us Your Sheet Load, I was able to produce 12 cards from the November sheet load, and that left me with 91 out of the 100 that I want to make. And actually I've already produced the ones for December. That video came out on December 2nd and this is December 5th. So if you take a look at the December 7th video or the December 2nd video, you'll be able to see that I created 9 cards, which gave me exactly 100, so I have completed that goal for the year. Then the next one was the Smash That Small paper pad with Deb Hauk's Crafty Cottage, and for the month of November, I was able to complete, I totally killed a small paper pad by using all the scraps to make serendipity papers. That collab video came out on November 25th. Take a look at that if you don't know what serendipity papers are or serendipity backgrounds. Basically using your scraps to make a really colorful, beautiful background for cards or for scrapbooking, depending on how you use it. Excuse me, I just sneezed. God bless me. And let's see. So I've completed 3 of the 4 paper pads that I wanted to complete for the year. That may not seem like a lot, only 4 6x6 paper pads or small paper pads, but it has been an effort for this year to get through those. And for the next collab, I am having fun making jewelry with Deb Hauk's Crafted Cottage collab. I made 2 Guardian Angel earrings, and I am at 29 out of the 30 that I want to complete for the year. So I am well within reach for these next 2 goals to be able to complete those. For the goals collab that I'm in, I'm also well within reach to complete that collab, and I wanted to also include 2 additional collabs or video hops on YouTube for the year, and I've also completed those 2. I did the Inkspire collab, and that was done in July. I did a great video on watercolor crayons in that collab, and then the Crafty Christmas collab for the month of November. That was a great hop once a week for the month of November on Wednesdays, and I created some really cute projects that I'm very happy with. I got back into making some scrapbook pages, and I made some cute little projects. I hope you take a look at those videos and all of the other collabers that are also in that collab. That one was hosted by Beth from Bourbon Creek Crafts. That was the Crafty Christmas Collab 2020. Then for premieres, I'm a big fat donut on premieres, and I'm 2 out of 6 out of those. I don't know, I might have to do all my collab videos for December as premieres, and maybe I'll be able to hit that, but I don't know, I'm not feeling the premieres thing. For lives, I did do a live in October. I didn't do anything. Did I do it in October or did I do it in November? Now I'm a little confused. I think I did one in November. At the end of November. I did a live in October. I'm gonna have to look at my phone, and right now I'm recording on my phone. So I'm gonna have to get back to you on that, because I may have completed this. I don't remember what I did in October, but I definitely did one at least for, no, I didn't do it for November. I did it in October because it was a live for the zine swap that I'm doing. Zine swap that I'm doing. So take a look back at that live video and a couple of other videos that I did on it if you're interested in doing a swap. And I should be able to do another live in the month of December. For regular videos, I did 10 videos in November And so that leaves me with 73 out of 75. And with all the collabs that I'm in and all the things that I do on YouTube, I should be able to easily get to 75. So that's another one that I'll be able to check off the list. Now it comes to subbies. I wanted to increase my subbies by 1,000, and I started this as of June, sorry, I started this in June, and it hasn't been a very successful run. So I have 150 out of the 1,000 I wanted to increase on YouTube, and I will have to do 850 more subscribers in the month of December to be successful in my goal. So that's not going to happen. For my blog has remained stagnant. I'm still at 13 out of 100 on my blog. That one's not going to happen. For 2020 goals for Instagram, I'm at 67. I wanted to get 100 followers by the end of the year. I'm at 67 out of 100, so that means that I would need 33 more followers. That's still doable in my humble opinion. I didn't increase by many from last month to this month, but I think it's still a doable thing. And so we'll see what happens. For spend, I had another successful 0-month spend. I have $29.40 to my goal. My goal was to spend less than $500 between June and December. We are now in December, and I spent 0 in November. And after I'm done with this video, I'm about to go to Tuesday morning for the first time in probably 9 months. So we will see what happens. And let's see, for magazines, kits, and projects, etc. I'm calling this, I didn't do any of the ones that I wanted to in November, so I'm still out of 2 to the 6 that I wanted to do, but I'm realizing with the jewelry collab, I've been using a jewelry kit that I got from BB Craft, so I think in December I should be able to at least get one ticked off of that list and be at 3 out of 6, unless I'm able to dig further into some of my other kits and projects and magazines and stuff. I donated 100, and for my declutter, destash, and donate goal, I donated, I guess you could also consider it decluttering, but I donated 191 cards to Cards for Kindness, and that's a scrapbook.com initiative. So I was able to do that. That's a check off, and I need to calculate from the beginning of the year and see how I did before I end up for this final tally on that particular one. Declutter, destash, and donate. For mixed media play, I didn't get into very much of mixed media play for last month, and I am running behind again on my giveaways. So really for the month of December, I need to do 5 giveaways. I've done 7 out of the 12. I need to do 5 giveaways in the month of December, or actually maybe one in January for December, or I don't know. Maybe I'll just do 5 and get it done with. And I'm going to make 2 of those. I'm going to be very generous. Let's put it that way. I already have 3 giveaways prepared at home that I haven't mailed out, and I've been pretty generous with those. So for the next 2, I think I'm going to just really be even more generous with those. But we'll see how that turns out. And if you're interested in playing along with the giveaway and winning any of the prizes, just leave a comment on any one of my videos from, let's say, September, October, November, December, from 1, 2, 3, 4, from August 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through December, and I'll pick a winner, and I will mail you out a load of prizes from my stash. 95% brand new, never used, never opened type items, and maybe some of the items may be used or open. We shall see. And so let's keep going. For tutorials, I haven't given a tutorial, so I have 1 more month left to do the 6 out of 6 that I wanted to do. for the balance of the year, for the whole year. And for classes, I did take a class. I actually very casually just dropped into scrapbook.com, and they have free tutorials there. And I actually opened up Getting the Most Out of Your Page Maps with Becky Fleck. And that really surprisingly was so inspiring, and it really gave me some ideas. It got me motivated. And it was a very simple class, very straightforward. You could skip ahead on a lot of the issues that they discuss, and but it just really got me focused and centered on doing it again. And because at first I was like, well, where do I start? That's always the question for me. Where do I start? So I find card maps very helpful, or card sketches very helpful. So I started looking up card maps, and that was giving me some ideas and some inspiration. And then I took the class, and it really just, it kind of brought it all together for me. And so I highly recommend that. So that's the class that I took out of the 4 out of the 6 that I want to take for the year. So I have 2 more to do. I'm still working on the Domestica class. It's a watercolor class with Victoria Calderon, and I still might not be able to finish that, but there's all sorts of tutorials on YouTube's and different things like that I can take. So I'm very confident I'll be able to do that within the next month. So those are my goals so far. Next month is the last month for the collab, and we'll give the report for December in January, so I hope you please stay tuned. And I forgot. One of the things that I do for the Goals Collab is every month I give a word that's optional to all the collab team members, and for them to talk about that word in relation to their goals, or whatever they want to talk about in relation to that. Sometimes it's very hard to come up with something, but I want this to be inspirational not only for the collabers, but for the people following along. And in October, when I gave the word about being thankful or grateful in October, it just seemed, not while people were saying the words, but just the general feeling from most of the video of the collabers, that there was a general just sadness, or a down feeling, not an excitement that I would have hoped to have find as we approach the close of this collab and the end of the year. But it's a very strange and difficult time of year. I've had my challenges myself this year, and I just want to know that you're all okay. I'm okay, as hard as it can get at times in this COVID crisis year. I'm okay. There's some people that are not okay, and I just want to know that you guys out there in YouTube land are okay. And so not only my collabers, but those of you following along and watching my channel, I want to know that you're okay. And if you need to talk, you can talk to me. You can reach out to me, and I'll be happy to connect with you. I think connecting with people is really important right now, because it's so hard right now to connect more than ever. And so the word for November was joy. What brings you joy? Focus on what brings you joy. My family, they can be a challenge, but they bring me joy. And my friends, they also bring me joy. My creativity and my ability to sit and take a break and express myself brings me joy, and I try and focus on those things when I'm not feeling very joyous. And it's a challenge, right? But all you can do is try. So I hope that this next month brings you some measure of joy that you can focus on and be thankful for, and like I said, I hope everyone is doing okay, and we can all be joyful in this last month of 2020. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up, leave a comment below, because I love hearing from you, and don't forget to check out the other collabers in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and thanks again for stopping by, everybody. Bye.